Paused. Is it going?
I believe it is.
Good evening.
Oh.
It's good to have you here, all 54 of you currently watching now. Who have we got in the comments? We've got Tim, we've got Amy, we've got Swedish Nuts, we've got Two Shoes, Dylan Katz, Tob Beef, we've got, oh wow, there's a bunch of you in here.
There's a lot. I think you're going to be struggling. If you go for the next 58 concurrent viewers, we're going to struggle.
Yeah, it's just random shout outs. I'm just I'm talking to the regulars here. It's great to have you here. We've got it's somewhat a normal episode today in that we're going to be answering comments on the latest video that was just posted on making this thingy. So we're going to be answering your comments around that video. I know it's been a long time coming making that thing. It's so nice. I've stopped myself from jumping on the bench so many times. I keep forgetting it's there, but yeah, it's amazing.
So good. I tell you what, the comments are suggesting otherwise, though. To be honest,
are they?
A few of them, and yeah. I mean, I'll read them out in a bit.
People are just mean.
They are mean. Everybody's a mean person at heart.
They are. And we also tried a very clickbaity title with it this time,
thumbnail. Just
to test the water. Yeah, and thumbnail. We put a big red arrow in the thumbnail just to see if it would get some more attention.
We felt awful doing it.
Seriously, I felt. Yeah. Rob was the one who made it. I felt sick in the mouth putting that thing out. Anyway, as I was saying, we've got somewhat of a normal episode today in that we're going to be answering your questions in that, and then obviously do the normal informal Q&A at the end and just jump in the conversation. But we've got a little interval to give you guys this time. This is going to be a regular feature on the live streams, and then will be reposted to the second channel.
Yeah.
Could be, or within the live streams, we don't know yet.
Oh no, it'll definitely be reposted to the second channel.
Yeah.
I think as its own thing, it works. And we'll be doing it more frequently. We haven't told you what it is yet, no. But to be honest, it is kind of product dependent.
It is. Yeah, it is, unless we get our end goal.
It's very true. Unless we get our end goal. Yeah.
Being very vague. So, let me start this off. Should I start this off from the beginning with my sister?
Yeah, go for it.
So I went on a family barbecue a couple of weeks ago. I think some of you saw it on my Facebook page where I shared a picture of me together with my family celebrating Father's Day. And my little sister, she's 5 or 6 years old, evil little child, evil. And she likes to call me Fatty Matty. And
she's not wrong.
She's not wrong. When it comes to a certain substance, I am very much of an overeater. And I was in the car driving back one day and I thought, Fatty Matty. Got a lot of Belvita in my workshop. Maybe she's got a point. And then I thought, how can I make this a feature in the weekly live streams? Fatty Matty, Belvita. Took about 2 seconds to work it out. I thought, how many Belvitas can I eat in 1 minute with some fast-paced music behind created by Rob? Ooh. So I gave Rob that brief. I said, Rob, we're going to do a 1 minute section in the live streams where I try and eat as many Belvitas as I can in order to gain points. I gave Rob that brief. I said, I need some music for this segment. And Rob did what Rob normally does. He turns it on his head. Go on.
Well, I'd just like to say what I produced. He asked for something that was sort of joyful, happy, something that was epic. Potentially a bit of both would be fantastic. So I got the epic bit down, which I was quite happy with. Then I tried the happy bit on top of the epic. Now I'm not a happy person.
No,
not at all. So trying to do that didn't work. And then I thought, well, he needs a countdown, so he needs to know when to start. So this whole thing happened late last night, and I lost my voice in the meantime. Let's just leave it like that.
Rob's greatest accomplishments usually come late at night.
Yes.
The morning before he's meant to get the edit sorted.
I
guess it's somewhat tired, somewhat rush, somewhat last minute.
Somewhat not caring because Matt just will have to put out whatever he gets.
Exactly.
Yes.
So we're hoping this works. It should work. We're just gonna. You guys will be able to watch it now. We'll catch up with you in a minute and a half or so.
Yeah, it's about a minute and a half. Short snippet of this. You're gonna get us right as Matt starts it, right as I press the audio, and you can see how well he does in the Belvita 1 minute challenge.
Cool.
Yeah,
we got this.
Here we go. I'm not sure I can give you even one.
I literally couldn't breathe.
You didn't see that one coming. That was something else.
I literally could not breathe. You probably won't get a perspective from the video, but the volume in which you played it as well, like that first grumble that came.
I properly played that through a speaker.
It was just, yeah, I couldn't breathe, my chest hurt, my mouth was dry. It was just like, yeah, fair play.
Thank you.
Fair play.
Thank you. I let it start, and I just heard the volume, and it just wasn't loud enough. You don't actually see that in the edit, so I actually stopped it just as the voice starts to come in, and there's a look of panic on Matt's face when he sort of gets what's going to happen, and then I turn it up, and of course we get that, and
just so awful.
I was so pleased. I said before you heard it, I said, I've designed this so that you won't be able to have one.
And he was saying this like pretty much all day, and I was I was convinced. I had a game plan down, just thinking about it, like just right up to that point. I was like, right, I'm going to go left to right. I'll start with the soft one because that's nice and easy. Get that down, get two of the top ones down, and then get the crusty ones at the end sorted. As I was in my mind, just going through it. Soon as that first grumble came out, gone, like just gone.
My voice hurt so much after that.
He literally couldn't speak this morning. It was.
No.
I mean, it's good to see that it's it's good to see that it didn't go to waste, and it seems like a lot of people are.
Oh, Joe Gibson, best produced song ever.
I've just seen that. Sexing up the Belvita, saber saw. No, it's not.
Got to think of a public release date. Maybe I'll just release it as its own video, just audio.
I think it will be. Yeah. This is part of our overall goal to get sponsored by Belvita one day. Up until this point, we are waiting. Well, sorry, we're hoping for public donations, I suppose. So if you'd like to donate more towards the cause of me eating as many Belvitas as possible, as you guys know, there is a link in the description to an Amazon wish list where you just click on the box you want to buy us, and then 2 days later, it's at my door. I couldn't be happier with that, but that's what we're going to work with for the time being.
Indeed.
I am convinced that one day we are going to get Belvita sponsorship.
Yes.
Convinced.
Yes. If we keep it up like this,
I think we will. Keep the pressure on them. And I've gone for stupid sponsorships before, the main one being Karcher, the pressure washing company. I spoke to the MD and he was like, nah, go away. But this one I'm feeling good about. We've been talking about Belvita for a while, haven't we?
We have.
Yeah.
We should probably get onto the comments of
the
I finally did this video.
Yeah, after all, this is a woodworking channel.
This is a woodworking channel.
Yeah.
Somewhat. Somewhat.
There's a bit of wood.
That's all you need.
Bit of leather work.
Yeah.
Bit of engineering. You know.
All the bases were covered.
We've branched out. We've branched out.
Didn't do anything with blacksmithing though.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Only time will tell.
Time will tell. Anyway, what have we got in the way of comments?
What have we got indeed? What, have you just picked up on something?
Oh, hang on, I've just seen Big Stew 1984 Brum. What's a Belvita?
Right, I'm ending it now. Live stream, I'm just gonna just turn it off.
Oh dear.
If you don't know, go into the description, click the first link. That's to a certain Amazon wish list, and you will see them there. And there will also be a purchase button. Don't know why you would click it, but it would be nice if you did.
You see how that we've just got sucked back into the subject of Belvita again?
Yes. Yes, this needs to be sent to Belvita.
This is a problem.
Yes. Right, what was I doing? There's a certain comment. So David Johnson, he actually makes 2 comments.
Yeah.
I'm just going to leave the first one up to the imagination, to be honest, but I'll say it out loud. At 9 minutes 10, in this, I finally did this video.
Yeah.
For some reason you're talking about premature insertion, but there we are.
Was I?
You were, and David Johnson's never heard of that. Never heard of premature insertion.
Premature insertion. It was inserting the dowel too early, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I remember now. Yeah.
That was properly stuck in there.
Yeah, I am one for going off on tangents, as you know. Yeah, did I ever mention Belvita before?
No.
In fact, I never actually thanked these guys.
Go for it.
Just a quick one, then we will end the Belvita here. The people who... Right?
Yeah, no, it's all right. It's all right.
Oh.
It's Belvita biscuit.
We got a message from, we got a note from 2 of you who did send Belvita. Obviously, Tim Scott, you were the first one to send us a box. Thank you, Tim.
Thank you.
I think I've thanked you enough times for this. You know that I'm very grateful. The other one was from David Dixon, and the other one was from Rolf Val. However, there was another box that was sent to us, but there was not a little note in there.
No.
So if you're in the comments right now, please just shout your name out, and I'll give you a personal thanks from myself and Rob.
Or send another box.
Yes.
Do a message in.
That is the end of Belvita until I mention your name.
Yeah, so David Johnson continues with that and says, why not paint, and a lot of people have been saying this in the live stream, why not paint / stain believers green and red? Mm-hmm. See, that would have been quite cool.
We did think of doing that, didn't we?
I know we were thinking about paracord.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't think of stain. I've got coloured stain.
What, after all that, you actually had...
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know why I didn't do
Are
that.
they in little pots?
Yeah, you see that little blue one there?
Yes. What, the wood dye?
Yeah,
Ah.
yeah.
I was going to say, if it was in a little pot, you could literally just turn and go, whoop,
Oh,
and do it on the other, whoop.
that would be good. I will do that by next week. That's a really good idea. I do actually keep forgetting which one's which. So.
Especially for green ones at the back.
Yeah, it seems a bit wrong.
A little bit of a flaw there.
Bit of a flaw.
Anyways, Skylar's Rants quotes you saying something like, why do you keep jumping on the workbench? No, who quotes that? Oh, he says that. Why do you keep jumping on the workbench? And he answers, because you're 22 years old and it's not all that hard to do at that age. It's only us old people that groan just watching it.
You did it earlier, didn't you? You stood up and you complained about your knees.
I did actually, yeah.
And
no, I properly did, like, I just rolled on the knee joint and it hurt.
I keep doing it as well. You're sort of down there, you're like, ooh.
Oh, I've done something wrong.
And like, I remember being a kid and I would sit on top of like 8-foot tall walls and stuff like that, and I'd just jump off it with my friends. Whereas now, I'd sit at the top of a 5-foot wall and sort of go to jump and be like, oh,
let's turn around.
Oh yeah,
lower down.
Like,
I jumped off a big rock in Cornwall.
Yeah.
Once, and like this was, I don't know if I was with you at the time.
Don't know.
I'm not sure. I jumped off this rock, and okay, it was fairly high up. It was probably at least like mezzanine level, and I thought, I'm landing in sand. I've got legs.
Yeah.
Landed, clearly didn't anticipate having to slow myself down, and just as my knees came up, my arm came smashing. The pain.
Yeah.
I could have so easily broken my arm.
Yeah, I did that at there was a little playground in Harlow, I think, just above London. And did you ever go to those playgrounds where it's like these bungee cords sort of strapped across in like a spider web pattern, and you basically have to jump in it?
Oh yeah.
And you sort of like fall through it.
Yes.
So I did that, fell through it all, did the normal thing. But then when I got to the bottom, landed on my back with my legs above me, and my knee came down, and just went boom, straight in the nose. And
I felt that before.
Yeah, that wasn't ideal.
Not good.
Tangents after tangents. Man.
Indeed. Barry Erdby says, I know you're a woodworker, but why not just add a metre or two of wire and move the switch down to where the sticks come through the ceiling? How boring's that though?
Wait, what?
He just says, just get wire, and I don't think he understands the logistics of actually recabling it.
Oh, yeah.
But suggests, why didn't we just have a longer button thing coming down here, so we didn't have to do the whole
Because I don't
system.
even have to look at this.
Yes!
There you go.
Point proven, Barry. Point proven.
Yeah. There we go. I should probably help you out with these, shouldn't I?
It would be nice.
I'll start. Okay. William Simpson. Oh, no. William. Why does the... bit... No, there is texture to it, William. Yeah, we won't say anything more than that.
What if I was to just get on the... Just for some reason, just try and point... Just get closer, just in case.
Yeah, do that.
For no good reason.
Yeah.
I don't know what this is going to look like. Hello. How does that look?
I can't see on OBS, to be honest.
Well, that's that.
There we go. Beautiful.
That might have answered your question, but...
Actually, this is quite a good one in the live stream. Matthew Shellham, did you ever make a shooting board for the shooting plane yet? No, I have not, but I have got plans for one completely drawn out. It's ready to go. I just need to find a supplier of birch plywood because that's what I want to make it from. I don't want to order it to the workshop because I'm not here every day and I don't want to rely on the people next door to unload 18 and 15 millimeter thick birch plywood. So yeah, I'm trying to find a supplier nearby that will actually sell it. There's a good project coming up though. The shooting board is going to be ramped, which means that you don't just use the bottom half of the blade, it means you use the entire blade, you get a shearing action from it, and it's going to be amazing. All planned out, that will be coming soon. That'll be coming soon. You found anything else?
No, I'll just give James a shout out on the live stream because he asked for one.
Yep.
Can he get a shout out on the live stream? Just did. There we go.
Cool.
Nice and easy. Oh no.
What?
You know what we forgot?
What?
Massive thing to forget.
What?
Oh, I don't see a link to the Black & Decker saw. It says us+5.
Does that mean that someone actually went to look for it?
Apparently so.
Oh wow, okay.
We're clearly not prepared.
No.
We got everything sorted out. The cards, the end card. What are the ones in the top corner called?
Cards.
They're just cards.
They are cards,
And then
yeah.
the end ones are end
Doesn't
cards.
seem like it's the right name for them though. Like
No,
a
I still
card.
feel like it should be annotations, even though that's...
Yeah, I hated annotations though, where you get like speech marks over videos and stuff.
Yeah,
It's
to be honest, they
horrible.
didn't look all that good.
It's horrible.
You got anything in there? To be honest, I've already ran out. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, there's people saying I should do an Alex Steele collab. I would love to do that. He's in the US, as you stated. Just keep pestering him in his comment section, and I'll be up for it if he pays for my flights and stuff like that. No, I won't do that. Can we have more of Rob's reviews? Rob's reviews.
Yeah. No, they're good ones. They're good ones. Like, for example...
What was your review? Oh, yeah. I remember.
Like, normally, like, you got this super fine paste here from this company, Axminster. But if you got it from Bosch, it would be super duper fine. Thus, a better product. That's why Bosch is always number one.
Bosch is always number one, according to Rob. Yes. Oh, here we go. Amy's on it. Let's all spam Belvita to get them sponsorship. They're a kind of biscuit in the UK. Thank you for clearing that up, Amy.
Yes.
I've just got sucked back into Belvita.
You have. Hashtag Belvita. Hashtag Matt Estlea. Is it just Matt Estlea on Twitter?
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, I think I changed it.
There you go.
It. Apparently the Belvita wishlist is empty. No, it's not. It shouldn't be.
What?
It should be there.
Does it depend on the country they're clicking on?
Maybe.
Might do.
I don't know. Let's see. Let's have a look. What have we got here? I'll just sift through these for woodworking-based comments, seeing as this is a woodworking-based channel.
Yes.
Actually, one thing I will announce is those of you who are supporting me on Patreon, I know a lot of you guys who jump in the live stream are. If you pledged $5 or more, as you know, you would have got access to early content such as videos and things like that. But I have released I've given you a link to my online woodworking school, free online woodworking school, as a pre-release for you guys to look through, see if you like the look of it.
It's not free if it's £5 on Patreon.
They've got a free... They were already paying that.
Free early access.
Free early access.
But it's going to be free anyway.
Yeah.
You've just got early access now.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. So you guys can have a look around. Now, all the projects aren't filmed yet. We're still sort of getting the background stuff in order. That's why I haven't posted too much in the past few weeks. It's because I've just been slaving, staring at a computer screen.
Taking lots of photos.
Taking loads of photos. We had a proper photo shoot in here earlier. But yeah, those of you who are pledging $5 or more on Patreon, have a look on the, should be on your newsfeed now actually, and you'll find a link to that store, to the website. Have a flick through. There's lots of lessons on there. At the moment, it's all of my old content that has been put in a way that it's in an order of learning. So we start off with the absolute basics, and we start doing other things, and then we chuck in some theory as well. And once you've got all that, that's where we'll start working on the projects. So the first one will be a box, then we'll do a cabinet, then we'll do a toolbox, and then we've got a side table there as well. If you scroll down on the homepage, you'll see the plans for all of those are there, all drawn up in 3D, so you'll see what's upcoming.
This is horrific. This is really bad.
Is it not coming up?
So bad, yeah. There are no Belvita on the Belvita wish list.
Why? Is it because I'm logged in?
What do you mean your lot? Oh, yes, it might be.
Oh no.
We've got an issue. We're gonna have to sort this out. End the live stream. End the live stream. It's all over.
Yeah.
If Belvita isn't here, it's all over.
The call to action has failed.
Yeah, so I saw that arbitrary stuff. Yes,
Yeah.
thank you for mentioning that you're in the UK and it
Cheers,
didn't
mate,
work.
But yeah, I know a lot of you guys are asking about the online school. I'm really looking forward to doing it, to be honest. I know that this channel has been sort of doing other things around the workshop for the past few months, which has been fine. We're really digging in, getting some good projects under the belt and just getting stuff sorted, which has just been annoying me for so long. But yeah, we're going to get stuck into some projects as well. And then...
It's going to be good. I'm looking forward to learning some stuff.
Yeah, and then, yeah, on the side, I think... Have we told them this before?
Yeah, I think we mentioned it. Yeah.
So Rob's going to be doing the projects alongside me teaching them as well, so you'll be able to see where he screws up.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, well.
I'm amazing.
Yeah, well.
I am perfect.
Yeah.
I'm fantastic at everything.
Exactly.
Yep.
And then alongside that, we'll just do our normal messing around projects as well. So we've got a bit of carpentry and stuff to do, which will be interesting. I haven't done that for like 4 years, 5 years. Kind of.
What?
Carpentry.
Oh.
You know, like impact drivers, just driving in screws and making things quickly. And just
I see.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Oh, I know. Okay, no, I know what you're on about now.
It's good stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That big thing. Trier says top 3 book recommendations for fine woodworking.
Ooh, lovely. I always love doing these. Right, I actually gave away one of my books at Makers Central. In fact, I can actually give you guys some links for these. Let me get that all ready. So I gave away one of my books to a lucky winner to a prize in the Q&A at Makers Central. Rob's just gone away to blow his nose because he's just been leaking like a waterfall today. But top 5 books for joinery, or sorry, for fine woodworking. Cutting Edge Cabinet Making by Robert Ingham. Amazing book. So many good tips in here on just like, I don't know, I learned so much from this. And there's also some projects at the end where he teaches you how he made things like this and stuff like that. It's not to everyone's taste, his designs, but the processes involved are just mind-blowing. I think his background was in engineering, so you can imagine like his approach to this kind of stuff. So Cutting Edge Cabinet Making is one of them. Where have I got them on here? I'm sure I do. Here we go. I'll chuck a UK link in the description right now, sorry, in the live chat. So that is to Cutting Edge Cabinet Making, hopefully. Yep. The other one I would recommend is Anarchist Tool Chest by Chris Schwarz. Really good read. It's that thick. You go through that very quickly. He's a great writer. Lots of good information in here. That's also a very good one. I will chuck a link to that in the description as well, which will take you to the UK store. And then the third one is Colin's Complete Woodworker's Manual. That's the one that I gave away and was the one that pretty much, that got me prepared for my furniture making course. There's just information on everything in there. Very, very good book. Link to that will be chucked in the live chat.
Look at that, you're so prepared.
About now. And I will say, those are affiliate links, which is why it took me so long. So if you want to buy those books, then just do it by clicking on that link and I get a small commission at no extra cost to you. Good question.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Tim asks if the new soundproof boards make emptying the extractor a bit of a ball ache.
It was a bit of a challenge when I got up there. Do you know what the main challenge actually is? That I can't chuck the bag down from up there now. I've got to chuck it from there over my pillar drill. It's a bit ropey now.
You've got sound insulation all around, plus the blackboard.
It's a little bit ropey, but it definitely does sound deader here. Deader? More dead? Deadest?
It's the deadest.
It's the deadest.
Area. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Did you have the Rycoat show?
Oh, I did, yeah.
Yeah, because Matthew Shellham's asking if there's any footage.
No, I didn't actually film anything this year. Rubbish.
What is this?
What did he say?
How did the Rycoat show go? Any footage?
Yeah, Rycoat show was really good. Work this year was just astounding. I will have I got his Instagram thing? A lot of you saw the orangutan tabletop.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that?
Yes, for
Yeah.
veneer.
Do you know what? I'll put a link to his thing in the...
Is it finished now then?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's amazing. It looks really good. What is it? Louis... oh Christ, what was it? There we go. Louis Brick Design, I'm sure it's in here. Look at that.
That is insane.
Yeah. It's amazing. I'll pop a link to it in the description.
He's got far more patience than I will.
I know. Took him weeks to do it. Absolute weeks.
Might have to do a duck on the front of mine.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I didn't get any footage of it this year. I think because I'm teaching there now, it's just, that's what I was doing. I was just doing jobs around the department all day that I didn't get a chance to go in there with my camera and actually film anything, which was a shame. However, I am pretty sure there is someone else doing a video of the show. If I find it where it's posted, I will be sure to share that on Facebook, most likely. So follow my page on Facebook if you want to see that. Really good stuff this year. There was one particular cabinet by a guy called Tom Ackland, which the door panels were all made of end grain, but end grain organised in a way that sort of made this really cool herringbone pattern. It looked stunning. I think he won a few awards for it as well. Very good. It was very good. So I'll let you guys know if there was a video for that. Got anything there?
There's a few interesting ones, to be fair.
Put these books back.
James Taylor asks, Matt, how's the experiment with the path guide workbench instead of a table saw going?
Hasn't got a lot of use, to be honest.
You've used it. What have you used it for? I know you've used it a couple of times. You used it for the back of the router bit cabinet.
Yeah, used it for the back of that.
That's it. I can't think of anything else.
The trouble is, this is the whole reason why I didn't get a table saw, is because my projects don't usually involve a lot of panels. You know, if you're making a bit of furniture like a big, I don't know, TV station or something like that, and you just want this big flat surface, big sides, then you normally make it out of like veneered MDF or plywood or something like that. But I just prefer to make stuff out of solid wood most of the time, which means it's going to go through a bandsaw, through a planer thicknesser, stick it together, and I don't need to cut large panels to size. So because a lot of my projects don't call for that, I haven't needed to actually use that power tool workbench much, apart from in the odd projects.
Yes.
Like that back panel where I've had to cut it to size.
It's good that it's there, and technically takes up less space than you would having a table saw.
Absolutely.
Because you'd have the workbench anyway.
Yeah.
Surely? Yeah?
Yeah, definitely. And apart from anything, in terms of storage space, it is so efficient for storage. Mm-hmm. I have crammed so much into that. So much. And particularly the Belvita drawer, sorry. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's paying off. It's paying off, I think. But I wouldn't recommend making one if you have the room for a table saw and you do a lot of panel-based projects. I think a table saw inherently will be quicker, but if you're limited for space, then that's a smaller version of that would be a really good investment of time, I reckon.
Here's an interesting one from Joe Gibson.
Yep.
Wait, did he just ask the last one as well? No, that was James Taylor. Anyway, Joe Gibson says, we had a windstorm by our place yesterday. A decent sized birch tree came down, so I cut it up and stacked it to dry.
Lovely.
What's the best way to dry it out, and what's the time frame for it to be usable?
So the common rule for drying timber is a year per inch of thickness. So if you've cut a board to 2 inches thick, then you need 2 years of drying time.
That's awful.
To actually, yeah. It takes a long time. Like that log down there. Those are, I wasn't sure how dry that was. Yeah. So that's actually been drying for about a year now. That little one. Yeah, because I cut that up about a year ago.
Oh, what? This thing that
down
you've
the
cut
bottom,
up? Yeah.
Most important thing is to allow airflow around all the boards when you do it. So you do that by putting these things called stickers between them, which is basically little bits of wood that... should I just get this on the bench?
I was going to say, is that drying technically now?
Yeah.
I see. Let me shuffle this out of the way.
There you go. I actually cut this up in a video about, like I say, a year ago. If you want to see that, just type in cutting up a log into YouTube, and I'm pretty sure it's the first result, or one of the first results. But you see, that's a bit of a bad example. What I've got in here is just little battens that space the boards out evenly. This is just under an inch thick and has been drying out for about a year now.
Is that actually damp on the edge? Is that what that is?
Don't know. Might be.
I feel like it's placebo, but I'm literally feeling it and it's like, that feels damp.
Yeah.
But that can't be.
Nah, probably not. I don't know really. But yeah, these are boards of yew, and the grain is just, it's amazing, isn't it?
It's stunning.
Yeah.
I've actually remembered to press record on this camera for this live stream, so if you actually want to see these a little bit more in, hopefully, higher clarity, you'll see the video in the second channel when that's released.
Well, in fact, no,
within
just,
the week.
yeah, or just watch the cutting up a log video.
Oh yeah, it's in there.
Yeah, yeah.
That
I originally had intention to like slice it all quarter sawn and things like that. Sorry, but I just kept slicing through this and finding new things with this swirly grain, and just thought, you know what, that'll be amazing. And they've stayed pretty flat as well, I think. So
Crazy good.
yeah, in response to your question, a year per inch of thickness. I would recommend watching Matt Cremona's channel if you want to know a bit about cutting up timber and drying it and stuff, because that's pretty much his specialty, as well as making fine furniture and being a lovely person as well.
Ah.
Yeah.
I assume it also depends on the density of the wood. The denser the wood, the longer it's going to take to dry, surely.
Yeah, I guess so.
Or is it, obviously, if you're just guessing and you don't do all the drying stuff yourself, but maybe the inch for every year is literally like worst case scenario.
Yeah, that's what I feel like it might be.
Yeah,
I feel
so
like
it covers
might be.
all bases.
Yeah, and also like because this is in here drying, I've got a lot of heaters going sometimes, so it's obviously going to dry out quicker.
Yeah.
Whereas if you've got it drying outdoors, then you've got bigger sort of, bigger levels of humidity, higher levels of humidity, sorry. I don't really know. It's not really something I've done before. It's just sort of something that I've learned once. Yeah, it's cool to see that you managed to slice up a tree though. That's good going. Very good going.
Yeah. We need to go for an explore. We need to just wander out one day, find a tree.
Yep. And just chop it down. Oh, the wind.
Oh no! I saw it happen over there. Yeah, meanwhile there's this chainsaw.
My friend Zach has a chainsaw mill.
Does he really?
Yeah, he's done a bit of it. He's got all his wood stacked up in his garden that he doesn't know what to do with.
He's probably waiting for it to dry.
Yeah, probably.
Stupid. Tim's asking how the Babinga boys are doing. To be honest, we haven't filmed for ages, mostly because of this guy. I got a headache. That's exactly what he said. I got a headache.
I don't know what it was. I think last week I ate too much Belvita.
Oh, I looked at the computer screen too long. Got a headache.
Yeah. I got a well bad headache last Thursday, alright? I didn't want to stare at some pixelated dots on a screen.
How dare
for
you?
3 hours
How
having
dare
you
you.
abuse me about my building skills.
It's not just you abuse yourself.
I thought I'm better than this.
Yeah?
So I went to bed.
Yeah.
He hasn't let me live it down. And now, normally tonight would be our filming day, but I need to go help my girlfriend move out of her house in Bristol.
Just get rid of her. Minecraft's more important to me and should be to you. She'd agree.
I don't know if I got my priorities wrong here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, never put your health before Minecraft.
Yep.
And never put your relationships before Minecraft. Follow those 2 rules and you'll live a short, happy life.
Short but happy.
Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's good. Yeah.
Exactly.
Babinga Boys is still on the go, technically, which I just need to...
I think it's got 168 subscribers.
You still haven't made your wall to thank all the...
I'm waiting to do... You had a headache. I was going to do it then.
Were you?
No.
You're going to do it.
I am going to do it.
shit.
I am going to do it. We've got a plan. We've got a plan because, to be honest, this current one... What?
Oh, yeah, we do have a plan.
Yeah, exactly. This... this current one isn't quite working for us. Yeah. It's going to change up. We've got a plan. It's going to be a lot easier for us to do the wall of subscribers, and it's going to be good. It's going to be good. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Oh, wait, yeah, sure.
What?
Sean Everly's just said, I know someone with a chainsaw mill. My friend Sean has a chainsaw mill. He got it from Loggersaw.
Oh wait, is he the guy? Or
What?
he's not the guy you meant. You know 2 people then.
Yes.
Ah.
Yes. Yeah. I forgot about that. Sean, I might enlist your help one day. I am. Yeah. Anyway, what have we got? What else have we got here?
Lots of stuff.
Scooby-Doo says, how do you use a hammer?
That's a good question. It's something that everyone should know.
What you do?
Maybe hold it from the right end.
Yeah, hold it right down the bottom as much as you can. So then you get as much swing as possible without too much jarring by holding it up here. And then what you do is you just around the edge as hard as you can.
I was all for that to begin with.
Yeah?
I was all for that. And
To be fair, that is actually a tip. If you hold it loose down there, then you get much better.
because I thought what you're getting is like hold it loose and therefore it's going to slip out your hand when you do the first thing. But no,
Oh,
it's
no.
actually
No,
you're actually making sense.
Yeah, that's it. You just get, maybe you get more control from that, but holding it down here, better swing, and you're not there to sort of like,
Better swing but less accuracy.
I don't know. That's what comes with time, Rob.
I see. I'll have to. I just spotted it in the live stream. You properly went.
Good. That is how you use a hammer, Scooby-Doo.
Warren Evans asks, can you straighten warped wood without a planer?
Can you straighten warped wood without a planer? Yeah, I have tried this before, and it somewhat worked. What you got to bear in mind is, if that's your bit of wood, lengthwise, if you lay it down, if it's wet or it's not properly dried, if you lay it down on the surface, heat can't get underneath it, but heat from your radiators or lights can get to it from above, which means it's going to bow up like that. So you simply flip it over the other way. It sometimes straightens out, but that is why when I cut up that log, I spaced it out with those sticker things in order to prevent that from happening. Now, if your piece of wood is dry, then there's not really a whole lot you can do about it other than cut it into shorter lengths, and then that bow will become less of a bow.
That's a bit boring.
Yeah, isn't it?
I was hoping for a magic trick.
Not really. I mean, I guess.
I like this bit, but
It's good.
I guess you'd have to dump water in the bath if it's dry.
Yeah, I'm all for cardboard demonstrations nowadays, aren't I?
They're really good.
Yeah, they do work.
Yeah.
They do work quite well. What?
You did a cheeky finish of this, didn't you?
I did, yeah. Yeah. Do I drop that in there?
What do you mean, do you drop that in there?
I could say that, couldn't I?
What? You have said it.
Have I? What, refinish this?
Yeah.
Did I talk about that?
No, I'm saying you are now.
Ah, okay.
It's live. Do I drop that in there? Yes. Yes, I've just said that.
All right, I'll refinish my workbench. There you go.
Thank you, Matt, for that wonderful input. I was hoping
So-
it was going to lead somewhere.
No, well, I could lead it somewhere. For next week's Turning Tuesday, I've created quite a cool project, which, as far as I'm aware, hasn't been done before, which I know is a bit of a long stretch for someone who was new to wood turning this year. But I'm very happy, 90% happy with how it turned out.
Wait, what did you do?
The things that you don't like.
Oh.
Not because of the design, because of what they are.
What, no one's done them?
In the way that so like no one's used them in that way to create that project before,
Right,
let
I
alone
see.
to colour them in the way that I did.
Yes, that's fair.
Yeah,
Very unique.
very, very unique.
Wait, are they finished now?
Yeah, they're up there.
Probably finished.
Yeah, they're up there by the blowtorch. Have a look.
I'm gonna have a look.
So yeah, I can't remember where I was going with that, to be honest. Yes, you'll see in next week's Turning Tuesday that they're looking good, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah. Don't think it's been done before.
I get to see something you don't.
Don't think it's been done before, and I'm quite happy with how they turned out. The amount of work that went into them, I think it took me about 3 weeks to do them in the end because things just kept going wrong, and I feel like it's probably not going to live up to expectations now.
What finish is that?
That is just friction polish.
Is it really?
Just a simple friction polish.
I thought you went for polyurethane or something.
I know,
That's shiny.
yeah, I did put quite a few layers on it, but yeah.
To be fair, the colours work.
Just, oh dear.
What's this?
No, it's just when I mentioned that I think it's a world first, Amy just said, like the lethal wooden saw blade bowl.
Yeah, quality that.
Thanks, Amy. Oh, that wasn't even that one.
Wait, what? Oh,
No, this is
squeak.
like-
Oh, did you get rid of that one?
No,
I've
I
taken it home.
Oh, I took it home, I think. No, Rose has got it. I can't remember. I don't know. Warren Evans, have you tried Shosugi Ban? No, I haven't, Warren. I think that's the wood preserving thing. I think that is a... I've answered that in my FAQ section on my website. Those of you that don't know that I've got an FAQ section on my website, I've got an FAQ section on my website. If you click on, well, if you type in mattesley.com, FAQ is in the top right corner. So if there's a question that I keep missing that I haven't answered and you've been pestering me for weeks, chances are it's because it's already been answered there. Have a look.
Or he's lazy. and
Or I'm
hasn't answered it.
lazy.
Don't go making yourself all high and mighty.
You know how many questions there were there that I answered.
It's true.
There was a
because
lot
I
of
was the one who
questions.
copy and pasted them across from the
I
whole
was the
thing.
one who answered them.
Well, did you?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Or was it I paid to?
What? Were you paid to? No.
Right. Oh, there's lots of stuff going on. Lots of stuff.
There is, isn't there? Da, 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 da.
Duh. Pew.
Without a steamer. Ed Warhurst, can you bend wood without a steamer to make an arch? Yes, you can laminate wood. You get lots of thin pieces of veneer, you put glue between the layers, you put it round a former, and then when that glue dries, it's stuck in that position. I'm just plugging like relentlessly in this. My first project on YouTube involved a lot of laminating, bending pieces of wood using laminates, using veneer to do so.
Krenov cabinet?
No, not that one.
No.
Cognition.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
What's for Krenov cabinet?
That was the one.
Is that the one with spindly legs? No.
Spindly legs?
I thought it had like 4.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, that was that one.
Fairly spindly.
Yes.
Not chunky boys.
Not the chunky boys. No. In fact, I'm going to put this in. Oh wow, that's not right. Right. Actually, I'm going to drop this in the thingy
Look, you go.
because it's quite funny. Seeing
How
how
old is it now?
this published on June the 16th. Oh, 3 years old. I've been doing YouTube for 3 years now.
Oh, that's 3 years. I thought it was 2. My bad. My counting's gone.
Yeah.
2016.
YouTube for 3 years. Wow.
3.5.
3.5. Yeah. Kind of. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it
Boom.
as soon as that
Drop
link
that in
comes in.
there. If you want to see how bad these videos were when I first started, that is the place to do it. Suggestions on where to buy.
Yeah, that's horrific. That is really bad.
James Taylor, where can I find more information about this course you're wanting to run? The course has been made live to Patreons who are donating $5 or more, but like that's just a pre-release. It is going to be a free course at the end of it, may I just add. They've just got free access to it now, although the course isn't actually complete yet. It's still a work in progress. Still a work in progress. Estlea, when are you making a box? I'm doing that for the school. You're right there.
Yeah, no, it's all good. Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I mean, you mentioned the boxing. So you for the school, you mean your new one?
Yes.
Not just for a school. For,
No.
I'm just making sure that's clear.
Yes, for the one that I am currently making.
Yes.
Yes.
And therefore, I have to make it too.
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yes. Yes. I might actually make that page live to people. I did an about page for the online school. I might actually make that live on Facebook or something like that, so you guys can sort of read that short. I think it's like 3-minute long read. You can read that and see if it's something that interests you. I'm sure it will though. Sure it
Yeah.
will.
Did you want to go through the various projects that are going to be in it?
Yeah, I could do actually. In fact, I will show these guys what it actually looks like.
What, you're going to hold your computer up?
Yeah.
I'm not confident how good that will be, but you can give it a good go.
It'll be alright.
No, it's just...
Why won't that be good?
Well, I don't know.
It'll be fine.
We shall see.
I'll show you guys the homepage. It's looking pretty sweet. Da, 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 da. We need interval music.
We do.
That's what we need.
I'll get the Belvita music sorted out.
To be fair, this is only our what 6th or 7th live stream.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Oh, that's
Right,
probably
here we
quite
go.
noisy.
Online school. Let's sit on the bench. Let me tell you a story. So, can you see this? Can you see this?
Yeah, that looks alright.
Yeah, cool. I hope I've got no dodgy tabs open. So you scroll down, and then you've got the lessons here. So firstly, we've got the basics, which is where you'll learn things like, you know, how to sharpen a chisel, how to set up a plane, and all those kind of things just to get you on your feet. Then we go down, how to prepare timber by hand and by machine. I need to add the machine one in there actually. Forgot about that. But yeah, we've got how to prepare timber by hand, because I know a lot of you aren't as fortunate as me to own like planers and thickeners and everything. You've got to do it the hard way. So that section will cover that. Then we've got tool theory. So the first lesson was sort of like how to set up your tools. This is what tools do you actually need. Then we go down, beginner joinery, material theory, which I'm still working on. Then we go into the first project, which is making a simple dovetail box. Then you go down, you learn a bit of intermediate joinery in preparation for your next project, which is a cabinet, which involves a frame and panel door and a traditionally constructed drawer. We go down, we learn some advanced joinery after that, which is angled dovetails and mitered dovetails. And then we make a toolbox, similar to the one that I've put in my car, which I'd love to show as an example. And then we make this table, which, yeah, it's a cool, it's a cool project. Yeah, curved front and everything on it. It's pretty cool. So yeah, all those projects, I'm probably going to start filming those in the next few weeks. And yeah, the box one will hopefully, I reckon I'll make it all live in about a month or so.
Oh, we're going to date it.
Yeah, roughly about that. The website, I thought I'd get it done in a couple of weeks. It's not taking a couple of weeks, it's taking a lot longer, but I want to get it right. So yeah, those of you on Patreon, have a quick flick through what's already out there. Let me know if there's any dead links or grammar mistakes and stuff like that, just so, yeah, help me out a bit. That'd be amazing. Yeah. You're
pleading by this point.
I am, yeah. Think of that, they're supporting me money and I'm pleading them to help me more. That's just horrible, isn't it?
Well, I mean, it's either they help you via looking at your website and giving you advice, or they send Belvita. I mean, they've only got two options.
Yeah, although we need to get that link working.
We do, that's very true.
Yeah. Shall we end it there?
I think we shall.
Yeah, cool. We've been chatting for quite a while. So, as always, guys, thank you very much for watching and hanging out on this live stream. It is always great to have you here. We will be obviously messing around with formats in the future. I know we've done a Q&A for the past few weeks now. I think we should do a different one next week, possibly.
Different one next week?
Yeah.
Got to get our thinking caps on then.
Yeah, there'll be something to do. But yeah, thank you very much for...
Sorry.
No, go on.
I'm just going to interrupt the outro, because I think next week, like we had the 1 minute Belvita challenge. Mm-hmm. What about the 45-minute Belvita challenge, where you've got to eat as many Belvitas in 45 minutes?
Okay. Or we make it a challenge. You versus me.
Oh no. I feel so ill thinking about it.
That only seems fair.
Yeah.
And we judge it by the amount of wrappers left at the end. I'm going to have them all stuffed in my pocket. Look, I've got two
already
going
prepared. Just every now and then when I'm crying from the amount of sugar.
That is actually a really good idea.
I'm not sure it is.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, I regret it now.
No, that's a well good idea. The 45-minute Belvita challenge. I'm calling it.
I need to prepare for this one.
I don't.
No.
As long as you've got nothing to use against me this time.
Yeah, 45 minutes of music to torture you.
That's not out of the question for you, let's be fair.
No.
Yeah.
No. Anyway,
thank you for watching, guys. Great to hang out with you again. Have a great week, and yeah, we'll see you in the next live stream.
See you then.
See you later.